Hey yo, it's your boy, JQ Vault, coming to you live and direct from the Purple Underground. As always, I'm in conjunction with your boy P. Ross. Alright, topic, title. If a woman does not betray her man and go behind her back. Okay, alright. Throughout the years, we as men have been raised to believe that any woman that's your girlfriend, significant other, your wife, who you took vows with, if she decides somewhere in that relationship, 5 weeks down the road from the time you first told her you love her, 5 years down the road from the time you first told her that you love her, if she say, "Honey, I love you. You my sweetheart, you my man, you this and that. But on a sexual level, I need more." Now, without trying to say if the man is sexually inadequate, if his penis is a size that's just not the size that she wants, or let's say the person got a penis that's well beyond the average size of a penis, well endowed, but she still needs more. She needs 2 or 3 penises in her. You know, she wants to have oral sex and vaginal sex and even anal sex at the same time. She has come to grips with her sexuality. And she decides that she needs more. She still wants to love you as as your girlfriend, as your wife, or whatever she is to you, significant other. But she decides that she needs more. Now, if she comes to you honestly with this, I'm talking about dead straight honesty. It ain't you that she said, okay, this is her words, the girlfriend talking to you. It ain't you, you my man, you my boyfriend. Again, like I said, these are her words. I love you, you my husband, you my soulmate, but on the sexual tip, I have recognized that I feel I need more. Where do we as men come off with the gall to call her a whore, or a skank, or a slut? I mean, the woman came direct and told you that she needs more. Does that make her some kind of villain in all this? She just keeping it 100. So if you decide to say, okay, all right. If I'm going to make this work, well, I'm going to still love this woman. She's trying to tell me that she can still love me as her man, but she needs other men to be involved with her sexually. Okay. Why not go ahead and be understanding? Now, if you feel like you can't roll with that because, you know, anytime a woman come to you and tell you something like that, that means that she's trying to diss you. If you think like that, then okay, I can't make you try to open up your mind, but I'm trying to offer you something right now. If a woman is just trying to say that, and I'm not trying to get on a moral thing, and I'm not even getting on a spiritual thing, because I know I love God, but I don't force my beliefs on nobody else. And at the same time, if somebody tells me they're not trying to be evil, they're not trying to be wicked, and they're not trying to betray the trust that their husband / boyfriend or husband and boyfriend has given them, or husband or boyfriend has given them, okay, they're just saying that as a sexual creature, they say they need more. They want to be able to have more than just one man having sex with them. Okay? Why not just try to understand them as a person? And if she goes like that, honestly, you cannot call her a slut. Because she didn't go behind your back. I know that there are passages in the scriptures where the children of Israel did God Almighty wrong by worshiping other gods. And the reference was made that they played the whore. Okay. And if a man says a woman played the whore because I was married to her for 17 years and she got with somebody else, I can feel what you're trying to say because you felt like she betrayed what vow you made. But if a woman makes a vow with you and she decides that just on a sexual thing, she feels that she needs something more, it ain't because of what you not doing. She just wants to be able to have more than one sexual lover. Let's just give it some understanding. Let's not just go ahead and dismiss her as some kind of a slut. Yeah, especially in American culture, we want to believe that's the only way a woman can be if she decides she wants another lover. But I don't believe she's being fake. You know? And to tell you the truth, if a man rolled the same way, instead of a man having his wife, but then having something on the side, you know, instead of him rolling like that, what if he just told his wife, hey, look, you know you're my woman, all that, you're the mother of my children, you keep my home and all that. But there's going to be some times when I need some sex that you can't give me. Now, of course, throughout the years, especially rich men, they've enjoyed this concept because, you know, they can afford to have a wife and a mistress. And really, you go back maybe 200 years ago, even men who were high-profile men who might have been members of government, Congress, or things like that, the fact that a man having his mistress was just accepted. Now, what I'm against is dishonesty and betrayal. But if you got a mistress openly, or if it's a woman that got boyfriends openly, then at least you can't say it's betrayal. And you can't say it's being dishonest. Now, if somebody, whether it's a woman who's banned and said, I need, you know, more than what I'm getting from you, so I'm going to have a mistress on the side. Or if it's a woman that says, I need more lovers than what you're giving me, it's no disrespect to you, nothing like that. I mean, you can have a penis that's well endowed and you large and huge and all that, but I still want more than one man. Okay. At least she had the guts to be honest. And honesty goes a long way. Regardless of what your religious beliefs are, if someone is honest enough to say, as a sexual being, I need more because I need more than just one person, you can't knock them and say they're not being honest. And if it's a mistress or something like that, and it was in the open, and the only thing that was asked of the man, or in this case, the woman, because it's a man with his mistress, the woman said, just don't embarrass me. You know, don't do something in public that is going to be brought to my attention, and then I got to live with the shame because you did something crazy with the woman. Or if you're a woman and you got some extra lovers and you told that to your husband, husband said, just don't embarrass me. There's something to be said about someone being honest enough to say that one man and your woman can't satisfy me even though we're in a relationship, or one woman can't satisfy me and one man can't satisfy me. There's something to be said about that. And I want the people who are under the sound of my voice to just listen, because I can feel where the wind is blowing. I can feel there's going to come a time when people get together, when they have their wedding ceremony and they exchange their vows. Well, that might even be in the vows. Or we have the freedom with the respect to each other to have other lovers and things like that. Because let's face it, we live in a world where you got cable television with 1,000 channels. You got all different kinds of genres of music. People want choices. And once people feel that they don't have to be restricted, they're going to exercise that. So the concept of people coming into marriages and relationships with the understanding that there are going to be other people involved, as soon as we just accept that as it is, then you can go forward. I mean, it used to be you wanted any woman you met to be a virgin. And then you married your virgin. Okay. Well, there was you know, there were women that weren't virgins anyway. And then when the sexual revolution came in the 60s, well, okay. You know, accept the fact that if you meet a beautiful woman, then more than likely she ain't no virgin. I mean, if she's beautiful or she's pretty, you can put her on a pedestal if you want, but I would advise that you don't put no human being on a pedestal. You can still love a person. I mean, I know that what a lot of people like to do in certain cultures is if they're married to a woman, they say, she's my queen and I'm her king. You know, I don't particularly go for that. You just say she's my wife, and you still can love her without giving her some title that you put on a pedestal. And once we stop putting people on the pedestals and we accept that people are who they are, then the concept of a woman or a man telling their significant other or spouse or boyfriend or girlfriend that I just need more from other sexual people, I need more sexual things from other people, then you might be more willing to accept it. So I say we go ahead and allow that vein of thought to enter to our consciousness without being overly judgmental. All right, this is your boy, JQ Bolt. I'm out.